Uh-oh? What happened? Hmm. Huh. Okay, I can wait. You have to load them each time? I'm sorry. For me, it saves them, so I just don't know what's happening. Huh. Oh. Uh-oh. Howdy! Oh. Yeah, also my muscle memory is all kinds of messed up, so this is gonna be an interesting night. Bleach is saying things. Bleach is saying most of the things.
What the? Okay, there we go. Somehow, I don't know how, Streamlabs disabled my mic.
If Damon can... Did you hear that at least this time?
Streamlabs, why are you messing up on me now of all times?
Okay.
Okay,
well,
intro. Digimon 4. We got new here. It's time for caches here again. We're finished up Area 3, and oh shit, I just remembered. We can't go there yet. We have to first go to the bank because we have to get our filter boards. Because otherwise we're screwed. Otherwise we're screwed. Because I don't think I have enough MP to keep us alive. I'm trying to run through there. So let's see. I'm gonna just deposit my bits in here as well. Because I don't need them. But what I do need is this filter board. And be sure to get
grab mine out. Whoop. I'm just gonna mimic you here and deposit the bits first. Where's the filter? There it is.
Yeah, but the other thing I will say...
Should we equip them now, or...?
When we get there. When we actually get to
Okay.
the spot that we need them.
Anyway, you were saying? Sorry.
Yep. Anyway, if you check your tech... Well, I'll check mine first. I'll show mine first, is... I actually did a lot of upgrading on our characters, which is going to help in the long run. For me, everything that matters most is maxed out. I somehow got Blast maxed out of all things. And for Cash's character,
into it.
getting there, but he now has petty resist, so he can boost our resistance.
Again, since I had
Well,
before,
not power.
we did evolved.
No, power up is after resist, so we still got ways to work on it, but around, like, I'd say level 44, 45, once we get force up to max, which should be easy by spamming resist on us if we're near an MP circle. You'll be able to get power up again.
That's gonna be fun. Combining these huge stats with actual boosts.
The main thing I'm gonna say, though, that we will need to do is try and get your impact and blunt up. Impact, I'd probably say don't worry unless there's an Otamamon swarm or one of those rooms that spawn a limited number of mecha rogues. There'll be other opportunities in Era 4 as well, but for now, those are the best places, I'd say, to worry about it.
This is gonna be interesting, trying to get back into the groove for this game, because last time we had a long-winded conversation about a certain franchise with very dedicated fans who happened to have made a Doom mod that's a platformer, and my muscle memory is all kinds of messed up from playing that. I'm used to A being R now.
Doom mod that's a platformer.
Yeah, it's a Sonic fan game that uses
What?
Doom as a base.
What?
It's Roboblast 2, and it's great.
For a second, I thought you were talking about Chex Quest.
I think Chex Quest might be more of a Doom clone than a Doom mod.
It is a Doom clone, yeah.
But yeah, this is...
And down here, again, this time we're going to be working our way across here. There is a few poison plants in some areas, but we don't have to worry about them.
Oh boy, this again.
Oh my.
You know, I'm glad that I caught up, or not like, I didn't finish Tamers yet for the start of this stream, but I at least saw up to a very important plot part, and most importantly, I know what these idiots sound like, and I love their voice.
Oh, wrong way. That's the wrong way. That's the way to the dungeon that we already beat.
Like, these frogs have a voice like this, and it's great!
Oh my god. The Geckomon voice. Oh, hi. How many of them are... That's a lot! That's a lot!
We're making milkshakes!
Milkshake. It's like, no! I smell milkshakes. Like, milkshake don't smell! That's one thing I love about the Digimon dub. They censor alcohol into the funniest things. Oh, hello!
There was one of the more notable censors that I found funny was there was supposed to be a drunken guy in the subway area, and it was that he ate one. Yeah, he ate one of the sandwiches from the vendor. No, it's that they ate one of the sandwiches that was expired from like
from a vending machine, I think it was, or something.
Yeah.
God, I actually love Digimon dubs for that censor. The only other funny censor they do, aside from that, is censoring gun sounds to sound like lasers.
Unless your name is Beelzemon, because you just have guns. Your guns are guns, and you have them.
True. Gargomon's the only one that gets that treatment. That's it up. I hate that. Oh, hi, thanks for that. Ooh, what's this? Booster pack.
I was trying to get out. Oh no.
I can't do anything until you wake up.
I'm trying.
There we go.
Jeez.
That way, we don't entirely need guns any more, sort of, but you want to get across before they get back up.
I remember. I thought they wiggled a little bit before they got up, at least, though.
Oh yeah, but Beelzemon in this game is unfortunately only unlocked via hard mode, and I don't know how good he is because I've never tried him, but I know he's one of the shot type experts, so using guns is his forte.
I mean, it'd be disappointing if it wasn't, all things considered.
Oh, and I have my own non-elemental MP tech as well. Unfortunately for mine, it shoots in a straight line and does not home. This is why
it looks like the hitbox also might be object-based, so it can go over things. I might have been missing that, but
yeah, I know that's true, Mark. It's just that he grows in shot type tech a lot faster than others. It's the same as like how in Disgaea games certain characters actually grow and can gain more benefits out of certain weapons than others.
This guy is just spin to winning all over us.
Can you stop?
Can you stop, please? It didn't work. Everything I know about anime is wrong. Saying please doesn't work.
I wouldn't be surprised if he stopped now.
That'd be funny.
Try and remember, I keep forgetting the way sometimes here. The only time I remember the way is when I have died before. I mean, you could still get the special moves using the weapon type.
I think with, like, when Bleach says that a character is better with shot type in this game, it's a little more of, like, it's optimal, if not... It's optimal for that particular Digimon comparative to others, even if you could still get away with using it.
There's still the market does have a point. Like, there's no real incentive other than just getting stronger weapons and getting to the max tech faster. That's really the only incentive there is for... Oh, well, I think, yeah, there it is.
I mean, I will admit, I'm mostly just trying to defend him because you know, he's usually right about things in this, and I don't know much about it on my own.
Tim Markin's also right there. I'm just the one that usually likes sticking to weapons that character is good at. And yeah, that is a... Wait, is that weapon, exclusive weapon, only available in hard mode, or can you get it on any difficulty? Because last I checked, you can get it on any difficulty. You just need to beat all the story bosses in one sitting.
If you've never gotten it, it's possible that the guide you found just knows that it exists. They're getting every boss, but also never did it because it's hard mode exclusive.
Oh no, they showed it on a video.
Okay. That's mighty.
I just never got it because I don't really feel like doing it unless I'm powerful enough to just easily kill most of the enemies in my way in like 1 or 2 hits. Yeah, this guy won't let us pass unless we had those IDs.
It's weird that of all of the Gekomon that we listen to, it's that guy that's keeping us from doing the actual mission. Like, I mean, what makes him so important compared to all the other ones we were just slaughtering?
Plus, there's actually some weapons stronger than the unit. Oh, so it's a very hard mode exclusive. Oh, well, fun.
That's weird. You have to do every boss.
Here's the thing. This is the gas that will kill us if we don't have this. So equip your filter board, and then we're safe to jump in. Not
is it armor slot? It's sub slot. Okay.
Just remember where your actual original board was in your, because we're gonna re-equip that as soon as we're out of here.
I don't, but it was blue, right? So
yep.
I can probably find it.
And we have Marine Devimons yet again. Oh great! Now I've been freezed.
Oh boy.
My speed is down. Ah!
It's a good thing we aren't doing this as intended, otherwise speed down would be way more of a detriment than usual.
Ooh, that's something I could probably sell. Yeah, I think that there is also weapons. Yeah, that's what Digimon can say like that. This does a percentage of your max HP every second you're in it, so you only
without the filter board.
Yep. So either eat a lot of heal disc or MP for heal tech while running, and you also need to be familiar of the way out, which I'm familiar with the way out and can probably ignore these guys just to get out of here. But I don't want the XP. 2, I do not trust myself having enough MP to keep us both alive. You can have that.
Cool.
Considering that my aura is already on the Giga level right now. It's probably going to be hitting Terra later on.
Man, it's crazy how, like, I think every game I've ever played with Poison as a mechanic does it as percentage base. Almost as if to guarantee it's annoying no matter what level you're at.
And we made it out of there. Oops, that's the wrong slot. I'd like my board to increase my speed back. Thank you very much.
I think they might have a point with the heal disc thing. It'd be near impossible to use heal discs with how long that section is.
You're gonna equip your armor board again?
Oh, right.
Sub-slot.
Sorry.
Right. And Dreadnought. This area is... Oh boy! Be ready to move carefully, because there can be... Okay, be careful of that plant, because those plants there, because they can still hit you, even if you're underneath the spray.
That actually makes sense, considering the fact that it's a spray.
One down. Go now. Jump up, ignore these enemies, push your way through. We're gonna have to... Oh, stop. Clear. Go. Turrets! There's 2 turrets on the other side, so be careful.
Gotcha.
We do have to probably kill them to make it safer to go across, but just be aware of where they are. Or, there they are. Oh my god, I forgot those guys were here. Thank god I actually had this, because... Watch out! Oh my god, how that... I think one... you know, your one cannot reach it unless you're directly up close to it, which sucks for you terribly.
Yeah, I was trying to check if I could help, and
I'm the only one that can reach it effectively at this point. Oh dear. So... Oh my god!
Help the camera.
Okay, thank god I have these MP discs for this. Okay, watch out! Ooh, jeez! Just, oh god, oh god. I am gonna retreat for a moment. I need a breathing room because I need to heal. We're gonna run.
Yeah.
Just run for now. Run. Forget this part.
That seems like a giant rude laser.
Oops, wrong one.
I mean, we still could use it after having to run through that room, but...
We can destroy that laser, but it takes a lot more hits compared to all the other turrets.
And it's probably not particularly worth it. I want to try and hit it, but...
You have to try and pace yourself from where, from when the shots are going to come down.
Yeah, I think I see it now. No, I mistimed it. I'm just trying to see if I can get you to not waste as much MP on these, since it looks like there's a lot of them.
It's honestly fine. This is why I brought the MP disc, because we're going to need it for these ones, because guess what?
Now they're required.
Oh, shoot. Oh, dear.
Oh, I see. This is a more solid platform.
So this is going to be risky. Go. We're going to have to double team this one. So we need to fight in one direction, and then I'm going to get...
Oh, it likes you now.
Ooh, that hurt.
Oh, I know what it is. Since I was standing closer to it, it targets me. So, yeah, this strategy seems to be
This is the part that killed me a lot on hard mode. Because of those stupid big lasers.
But, since there's two of us, we can easily mess with its aiming.
Yes.
I messed with the plan by going in a little too fast.
Okay.
Watch out! There is! Okay.
Get back here. But this one we have more room, so we can just split, run, and get its attention away. Okay, good. Now we can just deal with these guys.
Hey,
you gotta level up. So now...
Level up!
So now you can definitely level up your claws again if you want to get them to max before the next level up.
I'm gonna wait to switch back to the claws until we're in the dungeon
Alright,
oh. Well, I guess I'm switching the claws really sooner than I thought. Because I think that's the dungeon switch, right?
And they're activated now. You're not.
There
How?
we go.
I wonder also how well your blunt is going. While you're switching that, I'm gonna actually go check on my dinner.
Okay. It's like a deer in the headlights moment. I'm intimidated. I don't think I showed that off because the stream hadn't quite started yet, but Pirate Claws. Not very effective for slashing, to be perfectly honest. At the very least, not in the direction I'm slashing them. I'm gonna look up what that looks like. The bug guy.
Alright. Now I'm back. Baked potato has been finished. Now I just gotta let the butter melt inside it a little bit. The recent guy Hercules cartoon, so I'm living up right now. Yeah, like, I definitely say Hercules cartoon is one of the big early status effect guys with bind and sleep. I don't think the Venom one, being a blast move, can poison, considering it's the same as Numamon's probably poison gas ball.
That is definitely a big bug boy. Holy crap. Looks like a summoned skull fucked a bug.
Wait, so he sent a picture of what Hercules...
I looked it up.
Oh. Yeah, Hercules commentary.
Oh.
Ah.
I'll have to go back to my tab when things aren't quite as hectic.
Yep. Welcome to the actual Dreadnought. Well, now's your chance to go look at the tab because my guy's asleep.
Okay, cool. Let's see this. Let's see this bug boy. Ooh, that's a cool looking big bug boy. Oh. It's a good thing I still resist fire.
Yeah, how was your blunt tech looking?
I did not check. Oops, I should have done that thing while you were gone.
Well, you can check on the next floor if you want.
Yeah, I'll check after we get back into the game.
Red Bridge, this dungeon I dislike because it only has 2-3 floors, I think, but it's a lot of backtracking to get the doors open to the boss.
Oh boy.
Ooh, actually, wow, Blunt's getting up there, and Crush, I'm assuming is gonna be either at max at 1100 or 1110. That's at least what I'm assuming at that level. What the?
I left my ringer on. I'm sorry. It's a bot though, so I can ignore the call. Or at the very least, it's an unknown number. But those are usually scans.
The only other sensor I know that Digimon dubs do is anything related to partial nudity, which that
Kid.
Yeah, kids show probably obvious to do that.
So long as they don't go overboard, like Like, there's partial nudity, and then there's the removal of anything even slightly resembling cleavage.
Oh, like 4 kids, right.
Yeah. Sorry,
Well,
it's just
Digimon hardly needs to worry about that since most of the main characters are like 13-year-old or younger kids.
Then there's Renamon.
I mean, she's a
Jesus
Digimon.
Christ, the internet. Like, if a Digimon's made of data, does it have a legal age? Is Renamon,
I would classify that as bestiality.
I mean, hey, there is... I am willing to at least go out on a limb and say there is a fine line between bestiality and furry, and Renamon still barely manages to be that.
That is also true, Digimon. I think most Digimon games are like, what, E10, teen rated?
Which one's... How far is this one rated?
It's E. Probably because it's just all the Digimon as well.
I noticed that wall moving, and I presume that's the gimmick. That's the gimmick that's going to require us to backtrack, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh boy. It was the reversal. We jumped in on them from the higher plane. I think Cyber Sleuth is like...
It, I believe, is teen rated from what last I checked, despite not having the game yet.
I'm pretty sure it's teen, but it might even be M, but I might be wrong about that.
Oh, Digimon doesn't go M from what I've seen.
I mean, they could if they wanted to. They're in a better position to do it, especially with the crowd Cyber Sleuth is appealing to compared to the crowd, you know, most of their competitors are appealing to.
I'm gonna be playing honest because of how much I don't like this dungeon. I don't remember how many times you need to backtrack, so there might be times we hit a dead end and have to backtrack. I'm just hoping we don't backtrack into areas we've already backtracked to.
That would suck.
Okay, well at least we hit that switch, that's good.
Yeah, there's, I think it's Kyoko in Cyber Sleuth who, like, made me wonder why it isn't M-rated. And there's something very stupid.
What?
Cyber Sleuth and Danganronpa both share the same composer and a female detective whose name is Kyoko. I know that they're very coincidence type things, but it's just funny to me.
I mean, apparently the English voice of Takato also is the voice of Monokuma when I checked up behind the voice actor.
What? Of all the voices I expected that to transition to, Monokuma? That guy has range, holy crap. It's fun how, to my knowledge, though, that, like, sure, it's simply just being localized by them, but that's like the one NIS franchise you aren't super into, right?
It's more of a tune-off game, I'd say, but yeah, I'm not really interested in Danganronpa. It just doesn't appeal to me.
Which is fair. I think we went over this, so I'm gonna leave it there.
Oh, here's a good room to use our impact.
Oh, wrong one. Come on, dog. Come on, boy. Oh, there's more.
Yep. This is like one of those Mecha Rogue rooms that just spawned. Okay, what episode did you get on before the stream started?
I had finished 26.
Wait, 20? Oh,
36.
So you haven't... So you unfortunately have not seen the true main final main antagonist that we see of Season 3.
Yeah, I apologize.
That's fine. I can talk about it next time, considering that the next area is the finale of the Mecha Rogues.
So it's still just as relevant.
Yep. Probably even if we're there. And it will allow you to see the rest of the season, because, oh boy. At least you've seen Gallantamon now. Speaking of Gallantamon, you might could mention another one of the Royal Knights, Omnimon. Known as Omegamon in the Japanese, original Japanese language.
Huh. That must be like one of very few change names. I stopped in a very weird part mid-sentence there.
I'm not sure why they changed his name, but considering one Doraemon's Mega level was called Alphamon before they and they didn't realize that before Alphamon was made yet. Yeah. I don't know the reason behind Omnimon was changed, but I just...
Maybe they just hate Greek.
I mean, oh, right, dang it. It's like... Where I hit that switch?
Oh boy! I noticed what's happening here. More backtracking. I see what's happening here. You're face to face with greatness and it's strange.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that door's locked, so we're gonna have to backtrack down.
Even more backtrack. What can I say? Except we're stuck now.
Yeah, that's true. They didn't expect other DNA Digimon to probably come in later on. So maybe that's why they renamed it to Omnimon, but and also why they called it Omegamon in Japan. It's all weird for some of the naming. I do like some of the naming when it has themes, such as, again, Beelzemon being a reference to Beelzebub.
If I could get high notes, I would reference another song right now, but I don't want to butcher that song.
At least the maps help us from not getting lost when we on one of the floors. Okay, I think it's now this one. I'm gonna just check though.
Okay.
There's a room here that we've not gone to. I just realized, and there's a path that I remember being locked. Aha.
Oh boy. Oh, wait, whoops. I mixed me up with you and almost ran to that electric fence. Which wouldn't have actually meant anything, because those don't actually count as electric, do they?
Nope, they are just walls.
Electric fences are just fancy walls. Climb up them.
And I'm actually checking my tech as well.
Disclaimer, electric fences are not actually fancy walls. Do not sue us. Or do not sue Bleach. I have no hand in this.
Really? That's it, just a... I would try to compare myself to Dashin. Well, you get that treasure to sell.
Bone blade.
A sword, an actual sword-based weapon, but I don't need it because I'm keeping my sword single-handed all the time, and then my stab weapon be these two actually kind of cool light blue rapiers.
And then I'm just a pirate man. Or pirate mon, if you will.
Yeah, fun fact. Yeah, fun fact about when I was watching Tamers as a kid. Oh wait, we already went this way, right?
Then we go. This. Oh boy, It begins.
We're gonna have to find another way. I'm going back.
Oh crap! I'm sorry. I'm getting stuck on walls too, which does not help.
The whole episode with Orochimon and the milkshakes.
Oh, I accidentally pressed B. My bad.
And the milkshakes was one of the episodes I did not see as a kid until I got the DVD at last. And I'm actually so thankful when I was actually at A-Con one time that I saw that and decided to buy that over what people were telling me to buy the season 1. I like season 1 as a classic, I'll say that, but Tamers was really my big favorite season as a kid.
From what I can tell, it's probably the most legitimately respected among like among Digimon fans. There's an argument to be made, but among like legitimate anime viewers, or not like to diss anime made for kids, but moreover like its darker tone and general adherence to a far more structured plot lend itself better to
nice to meet you.
Favorable opinions on like what's the name of anime Metacritic? I don't remember what it's called. It's like it's essentially anime Metacritic, but it's not actually called Metacritic because Metacritic is so fine. I don't think I want to look this up. It's bothering me. I'm gonna have to look it up when we get a chance. But it's bothering me a lot.
That's fine. This way. Hello. Nope. So that one arrow's probably where we're gonna have to go. Once you have the map on all the floors. Wait. We didn't go this way, I don't think. Yeah, Daemonica has a good point. Digimon isn't afraid to be hardcore sometimes like Pokemon is. And that's why the first 3 seasons really were strong. I can respect Season 4 for trying some new things. I just still feel it's one of the weaker of the seasons. Along with Season 5 is still being kind of weak for trying to be dark and edgy. In a not as good as Tamers, in a more shallow way is the best way I can put it. Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna bring it back because I just noticed a fun comparison to make. When you think about it...
Wait. Oh my god, okay. I'm an idiot. I didn't notice that fence was gone that was blocking the Omatama more. I'm an idiot. We're going back down, and then we're going the way that we were going before.
I'm just gonna continue following you until there's enemies to fight. You're the brains of this operation. I'm the guy with the crab or pirate claws who you need to slash things while you heal them.
Well, just wait until we possibly get your crush up to the 1600s level. Then you'll actually get it can be able to get Wargreymmon's actual claws.
Those will probably match the aesthetic way better than Pirate.
Yep.
I should try and think of other jokes with these weapons, but it's just like so easy. I
don't mean his signature weapon. I mean the actual claws that any Digimon could equip.
But yeah, though, going back to what I was when you figured out the dungeon before that, Pokemon and Digimon are kind of similar to Mario and Sonic, where one is far more respected in general to a point to where they get a little lazy with it sometimes, and the other one is a lot more experimental, sometimes to their own detriment.
Okay, I went the wrong way on this one. I think it's the other side that we have to go up.
Also being edgy. Okay, since you're just moving around in the dungeon, I might be able to look up what the heck anime Metacritic is right now.
So there's sign up.
Sorry.
The main things I hear for those that don't like Digimon Tamers is they think it's too dark. I disagree. Yeah. Because it ends on an actual happy note without spoiling how it exactly ends.
I mean, I'm okay with things being quote-unquote too dark, so long as they keep it to, like... So long as the characters themselves care about the plot, I'm willing to get invested in it. If that makes any sense. Like, if you write an overly dark plot, but then none of the characters seem to actually emote at all, then it's like, oh, well then this is all just aesthetic.
I'm okay with dark,
you know?
Dark, but also like, yes, I like it. I prefer dark being used as a means to develop the characters and plot, as well as make the ending feel earned. It's kind of how I am, and Sherman, my Legend of Drag, when I was streaming Legend of Dragoon Blind, actually showed it best when he was talking about the story alignment chart for noble, dark, bright, and grim stories. Like, I keep forgetting what he said, but I think he said it was like noble, bright, or not noble, bright. I think noble, dark was what Madoka was. Like, it was dark, the world sucked, yes, but there was good people fighting for it despite the struggles, and it ended on a good note. Rebellion is the one that he would definitely say is, what's this way, I wonder? I want to check this. He said it was actually more grimdark, which, yeah, I would say, as of right now, not counting Magio Record's plot, definitely Madoka got to sort of grimdark territory in Rebellion. Considering Homura fucked things up!
I've been thinking about my perspective on Rebellion a lot. Like, if only because at first I liked it, and then, like, the more I thought about it, the more I didn't like it, and then, like, I started comparing it to, was I just, like, wanting more of Madoka, and then when I actually rewatched Madoka, I realized how bad Rebellion really was for just fucking it up.
I'm not gonna diss anyone that likes Rebellion. If you like it, it's fine. It's just, to me, it smells of, like, corporate interference on trying to end a series. There's nothing wrong to me on wanting to end a series reason not continue it, because you can still make money off it with spin-offs. That's why, like, stuff like the spin-off Madoka manga exists. That's why Magia Record exists. You don't need to always continue the main story.
It's like Dragon Ball GT or Super, like, both exist in a similar, okay, but the story ended though, so I guess there's just more of it now because you wanted to sell new merch. Super at least has the benefit of being written by the original guy, but then so does Rebellion, right?
Yes, it's still... Rebellion is still written by Urobuchi, but from what I remember, from what people have told me based on interviews they read, Urobuchi originally thought that the ending should be Madoka takes to Homer the Magic Girl Heaven at the end. The producer and directors of Chef said, no, we want more sequels. He struggled to figure out an ending that would create more sequels and didn't know what to do.
I think that, like...
And they just said, make Homer the bad guy, then. And that's...
Yeah.
Some, I think, try to say Urobuchi likes that idea because just of how he's usually a dark writer and how his nihilistic view is, and I can get that somewhat, but his whole argument of him saying like he can't write happy endings, I kind of half disagree with in Madoka, because like yes, it's not entirely happy. It's a bittersweet ending, but bittersweet to me is still better than just a disappointing ending.
Like, I think the biggest problem I have with Rebellion's forcing itself to adhere to wanting to make sequels is the fact that it didn't get those sequels, so all of that was for the cost of not having a satisfying ending. I
mean, they're probably still working on it. From what I know, they're apparently working on a Season 2 anime sometime after... Oh, watch out for that laser. That will hurt a lot. But
oh boy. I hugged the corner too much.
Yeah, like...
Wait, they're making...
I think I keep reading like they're actually planning to make it sometime after they're done with the Magic Record anime.
Oh boy, there's so many... the timeline is gonna be so... messed up.
Oh, I actually already know how Magic Record fits in the timeline, and it's kind of stupid dumb to me. I don't want to spoil it to you if you haven't gotten Ultimate Madoka, and if there's ever going to be a chance that they're going to tell it in the anime, or if they bring her events back, since it's only tied to her character story in the game.
That's interesting and weird. I kind of like that they approach it that way, because like, I don't know, having weird lore exposition like that be in the middle of a story can sometimes take you out of it.
Before going back, talking more about Madoka, like another reason I know some people didn't like Tamers because they said the Digimon feel too much like robots to them.
That is the opposite of how they feel. What the?
It's because most of their instinct at first is to just fight, and they don't really have human emotion at first. I see it more as an adult. I see that more like it's kind of like how animals behave. Like animals behave. Do you expect a dog to always listen to you from the get-go? It has to learn how you feel.
Maybe it's just because Maybe it's just because I'm more familiar with it, but it feels like they might have been deliberately trying to like take some of the aspects that people like about Pokemon and explore them in the way that they can, since it's their franchise. You know, because they're like, oh, Pokemon fight. They like it. That it's a thing they do, and they're all okay with it. Are they? And Tamers just goes with that with Digimon, and they decide to explore it, and some of them don't.
So yeah, we have to find the way around to the other side of this, because notice how that switch deactivated the other gate, but not this one. That HP circle is a sign of the path to the boss, but we cannot get there unless we find the other switch.
Oh boy. This is, despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage.
Really?
Listen, all my humor is reference-based.
Plus, the one other reason I love Tamers is because the Digimon are practically their own characters. In seasons 1 and 2, they just were meant like foils or complements to their human partner, with only one Digimon in each of those seasons being their own character out of the human Digimon, human partner Digimon. In Tamers, all of them are practically their own character while complementing their human partner.
Like, a decent amount of them act more like foils to their characters rather than extensions of their characters. If that makes any sense.
Yep. Oops. Plus, the other reason I like Tamers a lot is because, again, its supporting cast is actually surprisingly really good. There's very few characters I actually dislike in Tamers.
I don't
and
hate
the...
well, no,
and pretty much even the supporting cast. Like, if you ask me about certain supporting casts in season 2 and 1, I might be like, who? And until I see the episode again, I'll be like, oh, right, now I remember. And given enough time after I'm not seeing again, and I'll be like, who? Again. Tamers, I remember a lot of the supporting cast and how good they are still.
I'm bad with remembering some of the main cast names, but that's just because I'm generally bad with names. But in terms of, like, remembering the characters, I am down for almost all of them. I think that, like, Takato's friends, I'm still, like...
Kenta and
I don't
Kazu,
know.
yeah.
Yeah, realistically, in terms of trying to take it as seriously as... Why did they let them come? They didn't come in with partners, and
they wanted their own Digimon.
Like, they really weren't any help. Garchomon was eventually someone, but Kazu doesn't look like he's getting anything.
Just wait until a few more episodes in.
It's not that he's like a poorly written character. It just feels weird that they let him come.
I think they mainly brought them in at first for comedy relief until they just figured out what... This is just my personal opinion. They brought them in for comedy relief until they could figure out what Digimon partner we're going to give these guys, because they didn't know yet. And Garchomon was the best pick for Kazu.
I think Kazu and Garchomon, like, comparing them especially proves how different the characters can be from their tamers, because, like, Garchomon is a very noble, very generally heroic kind of guy, and then what's the name of the guy again? The spiky hair one.
That was Kazu.
Kazu.
He's the one with the hat.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah. He is just this brash, arrogant, like, he's not like a bad person, but he is a jerk. If that makes sense. He's like a jerk friend, you know?
He's kind of a jerk friend that's a jerk sometimes, but does mean well, but is also very full of himself. Like, he thinks he's a good player of the game, and he just usually sometimes just gives his friends crap cards. It's like, hey, here's a card that's actually good. It's Komori Dragon. In a Yu-Gi-Oh sense, that if it was Yu-Gi-Oh, it's like, Komori Dragon sucks.
Yeah, it's like, I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure that there's, like, I think it's either when Yugi builds Joey's deck or making fun of, like, so
this
Yugi's
one we're gonna
grandpa's deck.
This one is a similar thing, but they're too far away. We're gonna have to jump at the same time, because they're gonna, or not, we're gonna have to jump at the same time and move fast, because these will actually disappear when we land on them.
Oh boy, I love Mega Man! No, I wasn't ready!
You're on your own.
No! Oh boy! I did not expect to make that jump because I saw them and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna get yeeted.
I think that's the first time you actually made it on your own. I'm impressed.
I did all that Robo Blast practice was actually going to be helpful. I should refill my MP a little. I'm going to use an HP disc now so you don't have to waste an MP on it.
Sure. I think you were already full, but anyway. And I might just check my tech. Oh, already maxed out. Okay, so 100 is the max for there. So I'll go to slash after the boss, so I can start it off in the next area. How's your tech looking though?
Before I look at this, I just want to say that I remembered what the heck I was talking about when I was thinking of Anime Metacritic, and it's my anime list. Anyways.
Okay, so yeah, you're already maxed on Crush, but you can switch back to Axe after this boss. We're gonna need this for this boss.
Yeah, we're gonna want the better weapons.
Because this boss, he's not as hard as a Pokemon, but he is harder than Malamayo, is my opinion. But
the question is, will I recognize them? Probably not.
Nope.
Yep, I figured. You mentioned that the Tamer's villain is in, which is good, since, I mean,
nope.
You know, judging by pattern recognition, it would have been now, and I would have been spoiled, so...
Say hello to Lucamon!
Oh boy, it's a dragon with the moon for a neck.
Lucamon, based off of course, Lucifer. Lucifer, and the main antagonist of Season 4. He mainly flies around here. We have to attack his orb before we can get to the main thing of him. Watch out when he dashes around like that, because he'll send off those explosions. Get ready to block. When you see him preparing to land, hit the orb. Watch out for his lightning fast tail and his poison breath attack.
Oh.
This guy,
That's fire.
Yeah, like DeMarco said, this guy sucks to fight because he likes to fly around a lot, as you can see. I haven't even hit that thing yet because I'm striking where it is, and he's just saying, like, nope, I'm gonna fly away. This guy takes forever to fight by this. Don't even try the impact, just swing at the orb.
Well, I was wondering if maybe the Mega Impact works similar to the flower things, where it has a bit of a vertical hitbox, which might help. Nope. Okay. Although by that logic, maybe you could get away with using your attack.
Plus, this thing, despite damage appearing, I think this thing actually takes a certain number of hits before it breaks.
Oh boy.
I don't even remember if it has its own HP. But yeah. Block the explosion barrage twice if you can't get away from it. Oh my god.
Oh boy, we haven't even
done See why I said that this guy, I don't like this guy? Okay,
we're actually doing
now actually now. Go. And he's flying away. He's got a new one now.
Oops. Oh my god, you're what? He has a new why? Who let him do this?
Yep! He does this each time
Does he ever run out?
Nope! So each time you get him to a certain HP point, or if you don't hit him for long enough.
At least we got rid of one of his bars on that first cycle, but... Jeez, man.
This fight's not hard, it's just... garbage annoying. Yeah, it keeps changing colors as you keep going, like Daymark said. Oh, you're riding there again? Really?
I wonder if it can ever change colors to like something that the texture just does not account for, or if it just has a set of textures on the palette.
Oh shit! That was a bad move on me. I should have got it twice. But yeah, fun fact on Lucamon. He, in the Digimon lore, he is the leader of the... Oh, we actually broke it. Hit him!
He's trying.
He is the leader of the 7 Great Demon Lord Digimon, and the one that represents Pride. He actually has, funny enough, while this is his Mega level form known as Shadow Lord mode, he actually has other level forms under the same name but different modes. His weakest form, some kind of like young kid looking angel, is rookie level.
I guess if it's a young kid looking angel, it makes sense for being based on Lucifer, since he's supposed to be like, you know, oh man, I'm God's biggest simp. And then God gets a restraining order and sends him all the way to hell.
Yep, I don't remember the name of his ultimate level form, but in that one, and the only demon lord that has an ultimate level form among counting them is, looks like some kind of adult half angel wing, half demon wing. I don't remember the name, the mode name of that form though, unfortunately.
Sephiroth.
Not, well, I guess you can say in comparison maybe, but that's not the name of the form.
I know.
I think it's like, no, it's not Simba. It's but yeah, if I had to rank the end area bosses, Pokemon is definitely the hardest because early on you're not ready to probably ready to handle him, and he will take you by surprise a lot. Malamayo's pathetically easy. This guy, middle ground, but stay still longer.
Man, his arena isn't even pretty to look at. Oh, that reminds me, you still haven't sent me that save state.
Alright, I should do that. I'll do that after this.
I'm sorry, this is like...
I hate this guy. Still, I thought it was cool that they brought in the main villain of Season 4. One of the few things I actually do like in Season 4, while being more of a villain that really didn't have any character, as he was just introduced for the... while introduced in lore, only really appeared as the villain in the final few episodes.
Oh, I just noticed that this is water. That's neat. I didn't notice it until, like, we were able to get a little bit of a breather. But that is a nice detail. Okay. I know I
really
can't try it, but I'd like for him to maybe just use that breath attack, since the breath attack he stays like the most on the ground for, so we could actually hit the mother.
Yeah, that breath attack can actually poison you if he uses it. There we go. Go for it. Just kill him. Yes.
Oh my god. Man.
Oh,
I guess you could say that boss fight.
Thank you, Digimon. Chaos mode is what it was called. His ultimate level is called Chaos mode.
Huh.
Which kind of makes sense considering...
Oh, Battle Hot. Sorry. Sorry, I've just broken.
Which kind of makes sense considering he's... Lucifer kind of caused chaos when he tried to act like he was better than God in actual religion.
I mean, it's still like, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not touching that with like a freaking 6-foot pole. Well, I'm willing to bet the commanders won't have good news for us, since that wasn't the last area.
I mean, we did stop the Dreadnought from taking off. Lucimon, which we actually reports was the one controlling it, but posed as an ally.
Be careful.
Yeah, I'll fire my knife chasing stuff first. Yeah, but Dreadnought has stopped completely. And yep, by covering his data and checked that they've actually now found the source of all the Mecha Rogues.
We're killing Patient Zero.
Mecha Rogue X. The one that created the X virus and all of them, which is kind of funny that this game is a semi-prequel to the Digital Monsters X Evolution movie, when the one that created the X virus was actually in that movie was actually the Digimon god himself. Yep.
Something joke about current event. Reading it as the Dreadnought, just like, I don't know, something about D space note.
Yep.
Like, whose name do I gotta write in this thing to end the game early?
I just didn't really. I did not really like. I'm not really a fan of Death.
That's
Note.
fair.
The only person I like in Death Note is the obvious L, but that's because Light's a dick.
I mean, I find it interesting that they just straight up have a bad guy as a protagonist, which, like, it's the more obvious example of it is the fact that Thanos is essentially the central protagonist of Infinity War, since most of the scenes are focused on and relate to him. But in Death Note, they go a little bit harder into it literally just being you're focused on you're focused on the bad guy the entire time.
Alright, that sells all that. Now I can buy more discs. And it's your turn to sell. You don't need that filter board anymore. I'm gonna say, unless you're wanting to go to New Game Plus, we don't need that filter board anymore.
I will not torture you with having to grind through New Game Plus for me.
I actually thank you, considering I have to grind since I'm grinding in my GameCube file for my solo run of it. Thank God, Blackboard Grandma has both speed and power up. Really, I'm thinking like at this point, Blackboard Grandma is probably the best single-player mega for super hard, at least from what I'm seeing so far with how good he is already.
Wait, I should buy the discs that I used in the dungeon.
Yeah, the God of the Digital World, which only first appeared in Digimon X Evolution, Digital Monsters X Evolution, which is a Japanese-only movie. Either that was pure CGI, hard to find on the net now, nowadays, is in the Japanese language known as Yggdrasil, while in the English language is referred to as King Drazel instead.
What? I mean...
Yes, the God of the Digital World is named after the Tree of Life.
No, I'm more meaning in like, is Yggdrasil more Greek or something? Because it seems to be a running theme with changed names so far. I need to double check what mythology that is, but I swear to Christ if it's Greek. It's just going to be funny that apparently the Digimon writers have a bias against it.
Oh no, they don't, because they have like Mercurymon and Neptune Mon based off the actual, like, I believe Greek Olympian gods.
Wait, those are actual things? I thought those were just Sailor Moon names.
Nope.
Oh.
And I know you're too, but yeah, welcome to the Machine Pet. area we went to when we went to side quests, and now the real 4th area.
And now we're actually prepared for it this time.
Be careful, there's turrets. Oh,
and those.
Mega Dramon. These guys shoot missiles and electric orbs at us. Good, I broke one of the turrets. Don't run too far ahead. Okay, I'm gonna have to show you. Watch out, those are mines. They will explode.
What? They're mine? I got them.
That's not what I meant, you fool. I think these do reset possibly, but we might actually still need to hit them. Stop walking into the mines, but seriously.
I promise it's not on purpose. After the first one.
Yeah. Thankfully, they don't let you come up here to actually explore the actual dungeons of this area. Yet, whenever you go. That is just mean! That is just mean!
Nope.
We're not gonna get it. It's gonna despawn by the time we actually try to go up the way to get it.
That's rude. Oh boy.
Because, yeah, well, if we weren't as strong as we are now, we would not survive here. The enemies are already pretty rough, and we're able to survive.
Granted, it would be pretty fun to get to just get yourself creamed going in here.
Ready to actually fight the Infamon?
No, but we're doing it anyway.
Hey, your impact actually is good against them if they actually start to multiply. Wow, that one. Ooh, hidden stuff. My turn. Oh, hi.
Hey, you're right. Oh no, it's farting at us.
Yeah, that's how it's power down gas.
Oh, it's actual. Okay, boy, I thought I was joking.
Oh yeah, we're probably strong enough to. Yeah, I think you only need to be level 36 to equip the next tier armor, but it hasn't appeared in shops yet.
Rip.
Okay, I think it's this dungeon. I think. Let me see. It's
that sound right?
Mechanist. Yep, that's the next dungeon we have to go to.
I like how straightforward this area is in terms of getting to the dungeons, but I'm willing to.
It's all. Both of them are in this one area. This area is only one central room with another path that we'll have to take to get to the final boss.
Oh, we should.
One of you really just picked up one of the new ones. Let me check if it was me. Oh, Brave Core. Why? That's me. Oh, yep. That means, here's a new armor piece for you that I didn't get it. And if you somehow pick up a element to a core Y, that could be for me. And that Y by Y meaning Gamma. I just sometimes, you know.
So I should equip it now, right?
Yep. The downside is it's gonna take away your mods, but that's a sacrifice you might have to make. Just don't sell those mods. And the best way to not sell those mods, okay. See this shadow room that we're in?
Yeah.
There'll be some rooms like this that Infamon will come out from the shadows. That is your best place to use the impact skill. Just run around wherever there's Infamon and blast away at them. That is if you are, but also be sure to check the shadows, because there might be a hidden room.
Step into the dark side.
Lally, finding 2 of these things by yourself is annoying. Let's see, I think this way. Yeah, we can check.
Nope.
Nothing here. And then the hidden paths will not usually show on the map sometimes.
I think I can't tell if you can see this on your screen, but for me at least, you can kind of see like a difference between the shadow and the void.
Yeah. Oh, hello!
Never mind, that does not work. There was a hidden path here. Good to know. I thought that was clever.
Oh, we might have to split up handling them. I'll handle this one and try to assist you as soon as I'm done with it, or you can just take care of the other one. Now I'll come assist you. Or I can just
That was
kill
more
him.
of a kill steal than an assist, but I'm kidding. I'm not actually.
That's
mad.
not. Phew. Oh right, I completely forgot what I was gonna do. I was gonna exchange for my sword so I can actually get that tech up. You gonna exchange it for your axe?
Oh yeah.
I got so lost in thought with some of the discussion.
I just got lost in thought playing a fine game of worst case scenario. It is not fun. I do not recommend it.
That's true, Digimon. I think the 3PU is because I have this area on hard mode in my mind right now still. When this is normal. It's like this is not as hard as it is in hard mode, especially with 2 people now. So why am I feeling like relaxed? We're gonna be fine.
I mean, it's like, you know, so far so good. Things are fine. Man, I thought I was playing worst case scenario. You're playing worst case scenario, but with Digimon at least. Far more comforting style of game.
Okay, so now we
feel
go
like we were
back
in this
here.
though.
Yeah, we were.
Oh, I forget. I remember now. This hidden path was the required path.
I mean, sort of. Let's see. So now we go down here. And I believe... Oh, I see the path we have to go. It's right down here. Indeed, American. Chump change.
It's like, hey, here's an entire treasure box. Oh, cool, what you keeping it? What I found on the couch. You know, some battle hawks, some change.
Any here. It's likely not gonna be in any rooms that. It's likely not gonna be in any rooms that lead to other. That have other rooms hidden behind it. So yeah, I think we're good there. I think we're actually close to encountering the last new enemy Digimon. Well, second to last new enemy Digimon of the game. That's not a boss.
I feel like that specification means we're gonna find another Mecha Rogue, right?
Well, if I go to the keys here and actually show you something about the Mecha Rogue 4 key we got, notice how it has the Delta symbol.
Oh boy!
That means there's likely a 5th type of Mecha Rogue, since there's been 4 types of weapons and equipment. Let's see here. Here they are! It's a room of Infamon. You know what to do. Oh god, I'll take care of the Mega Dramon. Oh god, oh god. Just impact the spiders. They're multiplying. Okay, I think that's a duplicate. If there's only one left, you can just kill him normally.
Not sure if there's only one left,
That
though.
there's only one. You would hear them like scampering around or shooting bullets at us.
It's a little hard to hear them, though. I don't know what it is. Like, I can hear what sounds like the backing tracks through Parsec, but I can't hear any of the in-game noises, which is not very good.
Ow.
Let's just hope the final boss doesn't have a sound cue and we'll be set.
I mean, it's mostly visual cues for the final boss, but we're not getting to him today. No.
True.
Let's see, is there...
Oh, hey, they brought the electric things back.
Do I find... I think I found... Nope. No hidden room. Nope, that's the path we took to get here. And... Nope. So then...
Guess who's back? Back again. Shocky plates. Hurt your friends.
That is true to
Digimon World 4, the musical.
Oh dear, there's Infamon. Get to tank, go to work. See how great your impact shockwave is for clearing these bugs.
It'd be a lot better if I was better at MP conservation.
Maybe it's the next floor that we'll see the new guy. I don't know. I know he's in. This is the first dungeon he appears in, and yeah, you actually forgot that this is. He's the one enemy I probably hate worse than the Infamon.
Which one?
You'll see him whenever he decides to appear. Okay.
Oh boy. They're just going from, hey, here's one type of annoying enemy to another type of annoying enemy. And just to make things fun, we're going to bring back Sukamon.
And yes, they're not gonna. As someone that's gotten an infinite impact as more Greymon in his single player file, it does get larger range and add more waves. In fact, once we get it up to Giga for Cash, it will have 2 waves.
That's gonna be good. Also, I feel like a super idiot. What does IRC mean? Or IIRC?
If I recall correctly.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm getting old.
Here they are again.
You youngins with the lingo. It took me till like senior year to know what ILY means. I feel like that's like very depressing to think about.
Spiders.
They aren't bloody spiders. They're farty spiders.
You know what I mean.
Wow. I'm sorry, Day.
Yeah. Plus, I'm not that much. I am almost. I'm only 2 years younger than Demonkin, so I'm not that far apart from him. Unless. Oh wait, no, he's almost 30. So whoops, my bad, Demonkin. So you're probably the same, and maybe just me, if not 1 year older, or. Ow. Oh wait.
I keep forgetting about the age gap. It's like at least 5 years. It's weird to think about. Maybe it's just weird to think. I probably shouldn't do it very often.
No need to do that yet. I think we're fine.
Okay, I know you were talking about something else. But it was just fun timing.
Okay, let's... Ah, right. Up this way. That door's locked. This has new enemies for us. That is.
I mean, it was sarcastic to begin with, but it does make it even funnier.
Monkin is definitely right, though.
Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe that's some kind of commentary on the younger generation. No, that's not a maybe in the slightest.
Okay, I want to just see. Is this the right way? I want to hope it is. I think we're still going down. Yep. Oh no!
Oh, but he's so rare. It's very good to see him. It's rare. It's good luck.
In that case, why don't you be the first to fight him and see how much he sucks?
Cool. Well, if I saw my fire attacks, I take him from rare to well done. That was a meat joke.
Yes, I know. I was ignoring it.
That's fair.
Let's see, he's probably... Oh, hi, Infamon. Again.
Oh boy, Infamon.
So here's a fun thing.
Where's the fun thing?
Like, I still feel kind of... Oh, there he is. Have fun!
Cool. Oh, he's hungry now.
And you're poisoned!
Oh boy, that's interesting.
Thank God my cure is strong enough to actually cure you. He will not stop glowing into green until he gets hit a certain number of times. And that stuff he spits out will bind you in place. If he touches you... The funny thing is, like, I'm surprised your impact actually disabled it, because normally it will still poison you if you hit him with magic.
Huh.
That's why Rare'mon sucks. I hate him. He can poison you no matter what if he does that. Best way to not get poisoned by him? Kill him before he does that.
Best way to not get poisoned by him, give up and just get a cure.
Guess what? It takes like 2 or 3 cure discs to get rid of his poison.
Oh
It's
boy.
that powerful. I am surprised my Giga Cure cured it, because that was... Wow. It's like, wow, I'm surprised that I actually had a strong enough cure to actually help you.
I got myself into that mess. I deserve to get myself out of it if it happened.
Hello.
That's a little depressing to think about.
That is definitely true.
I should really just stop thinking about things. It's very depressing. And I'm not very good at it.
Yeah, now you definitely see, since you got the poison experience firsthand, why I hate him so much. Because trust me, trying not to die from that level of poison is god-awful. Oh, good lord! You die. Oh. And see, you're poisoned. Oh, wow,
Wow,
it wasn't
that
strong
is,
enough. Never mind. Oh, I know that. I've seen what Gundramon looks like. That is the funniest design. It's literally a dragon dino-like Digimon with guns and all over his body. Even on his head.
I need to see this, but... these dungeons aren't too long. I'll wait till we get to the boss, I think. Actually, the dungeons are way longer than like the Mecha Rogue areas, but I think we're still making good pace. How do you feel?
This is the final final floor of this one. Oh no!
At least we can kill him pretty quickly together.
Hey, my slash is maxed out. I'll worry about heal and blast off screen, because that will be easy to get up in the best place to get it up. The dry desert Mummymon area. Oh, good, hi. I may hate Infamons, but I hate Raremon more in this area. Infamon is just the worst when you're not prepared to fight him. Raremon, it's literally hope you kill him fast enough and hope you have enough cure discs to penetrate that poison. Otherwise, hope you have enough healing to keep yourself alive.
I should start buying better MP discs.
I mean, you could probably buy the Gamma levels too. Oh no!
At least they don't take too many hits. They just take a lot more hits than they should, considering how easily they can kill us. Or at least debuff us.
The one thing I hate most about Raremon is... Ooh, actually, that's an HP disc. Sure, I'll just take that. I'll take it. Raremon is the worst when he actually can succeed in spitting his goo to bind you, because then he can just keep... If you're far enough away, then he can then just walk slowly, roar to activate his poison aura, then just walk into you and you're poisoned.
Mm.
I really hate that enemy above any other enemy in this game. What the? Oh, that's... You landed right on one when it spawned. That explains how you got hit. I was like, wait, did the door just...
No, it's supposed to spawn behind you, and because you were ahead enough of me, it landed right on me. Yo, now that I'm hearing these effects, they sound like the monkeys from Ape Escape. Or I guess the apes from Ape Escape.
Yeah, that's the problem with bounds. Digimon sucks. Hello, hidden path. That's not on the map. A gate disc. Really? I gotta ask him, like, for Gundramon, is Machinedramon in Gundramon's Digivolution line based on the wiki? I'm legit curious. The other thing I like about Tamers is that its final arc, while it's being only 12 episodes long, works and is actually very solid. Like, that's some of my problem with sometimes final arcs in anime. They tend to either are too short that they make good villains but kill them off too fast. Or the heroes just get shouted on too much. It's like, final arcs are usually hard to do sometimes in anime because sometimes the characters have already sometimes hit their... Oh, they appear to be separate entities. Okay, no, we're going back the way we... If you get what I'm saying, final arcs in anime sometimes tend to be like the heroes have already hit their development, so there's almost not much need for making a good villain for them. Tamers does it in a way that I actually really thought was well written.
I'm looking forward to it based on how much you've been hyping it.
I just really love the final art. Okay, Digimon Tail. Oh my god! That, oh my god, was not towards that, but just like just the sight of Wintermon terrifies me every time I see it because I hate his poison. Normally, I'm a guy that doesn't let poison status effect bother me too much, but this game's poison has levels that they don't tell you, and higher levels drain more HP.
Huh.
And Raremon's, I believe, is pretty high leveled. I don't think it's the highest level, but it is pretty up there, so it can drain our HP pretty fast.
That's no bueno.
It's down this way. Yeah, Tamer's final arc, definitely one of the better final arcs I've seen in Digimon season. That's all of them? Oh no! Oh my god, there's 3 of them! There's 3 of you assholes! I can't move! Well, now's the best time to check up Digimon until I get unstuck. That Ramon helps you out. Oh, now I'm free again.
Crap, I couldn't look it up in time.
I'm kind of surprised that we haven't found one of those Mecha Rogue rooms. I could have sworn there was some in this dungeon. Maybe it's only the next one.
It's weird if you Mekaros you've been seeing in this dungeon in general. Like, there were like those
Oh,
rooms.
I see the
it.
oh, I see the boss room up there. Well, I guess we can find a secret before we go to the boss. So let's kill these guys. There's gotta be some secret in this room. They wouldn't just throw us in a dead-end room for no reason. Been waiting for us to just walk in to a trap.
It's free experience. That's its own reward, really.
You were saying? Hello, secret? Oh, hi. That's a lot of...
That's a lot of damage.
HP disc. Raised disc. Ooh. I see that they appear to be separate entities. Shame. Here we go. Time for an actual... What?
I'm looking up the thing now before we fight the boss. I don't want to forget.
Digimon's just silly.
Oh my god, it's like so many revolve. Yeah. Somehow I did not expect this level of gun. It's like the entire state of Texas made a dragon.
Some of the Digimon designs are crazy funny. I love it. And people complain about Pokemon designs being too much samey or too bad. It's like, no. You've not seen how crazy Digimon goes with its design.
Can I point out that my favorite thing so far is that, like, the recommended search when I typed in Gundramon was Gundramon Wiki, Gundramon meme, and then when I tapped that, the first result was, you know, Pokemon never airs a show with guns in it. Digimon! That's just him.
Yep. But yeah, say hello to Mecha Rogue 5 at long last.
Wow.
Don't hit him yet when he has that shield. It will reflect any damage back to you, like I will demonstrate. Somehow it dispelled when I attacked. That shockwave.
I wonder if it's supposed to be intentional that he looks like a lion. It's based on Leomon's data.
Don't know. You can block that shockwave attack, but we got him in a pathetic spot that we got him beat. Hey, you killed him.
Yay! Teamwork. We killed the lion man.
You got the key, good. Yeah. Now to fully heal and sell our some of the stuff. And while we're doing that, I'm actually want to just double check when my... Not for a while. Not for a while am I going to get another level of... for better equipment. I have to get that analyzed. By the way, since I'm gonna actually think two of the side quests are actually one player only, I think I'm gonna let you actually do one of them. So, if you want, for some of the gear that you have, feel free to at least keep one of each type of symbol if you want.
We're doing this now?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
Next stream, but I mean, while you're selling, you could like skip anything that you want to keep one type. But don't sell your discs yet, or you don't have enough money to buy it. Right, I should buy it as well. I forgot. Don't sell those. You can sell the Brave. Don't sell the ROMs. So anything. Yeah, the Brave. One of the Brave Core betas you can sell definitely.
This axe doesn't look very important.
And everything after the Brave Core Gamma you can sell as well, or save one copy of a different type if you want to store it for later. Or we can do it when we start doing this late, or we can wait until we start doing the other side quests before you do it.
I think I should be fine. I'm gonna regret saying that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna probably give you one of the more somewhat boring side quests.
Oh wait, I forgot to buy anything. I'm sorry. Maybe I should go to the bank first. Oh well.
Yeah, you can do that and go to the bank, and you don't have enough bits after all.
Yeah. I think one of the weird things for lore when it comes to Digimon is like the weird battle it is with how in Tamers, at least, a lot of the Digimon feel are very unique and separate. And then there's like, oh, there's another Guilmon randomly walking around this plaza. How about that?
Wait, what?
Like, as in this game, there's a bunch of Guilmon walking indiscriminately around the plaza. But then, like, when you go to like Tamers, for example,
I think that's because in Tamers, that was when Digimon was first designed as a concept, so they wanted to make it work like he was an original designed, created Digimon by a kid, like of how many kids draw their own Digimon, which I admittedly did when I was a kid as well.
Listen, say what you will about some of the freaking bad designs, or bad modern Pokemon designs, but I guarantee that bigger Bulbasaur would have been the most marketable thing. And I'm not just saying this because I drew it as a kid. God. If I didn't throw away all my old sketchbooks, I could guarantee that there would have been some laughs in them.
You don't have any bits in there, remember? Oh, you're depositing them?
Yeah.
Deposit your items into there as well, your mods, because I don't think you're going to get... The mods that are not equipped, that is.
Yeah, the ones that are...
Well, you could save that Brave board for the trading side quest, which, surprise, I'm going to let you do the trading side quest.
Oh boy, that's,
This is why I'm letting you...
for the, opportunity.
Oh, wait.
Sorry,
I just feel Hey, this is why I'm letting you stock up on give me a chance to stock up on some items.
I just suck at video games, so I'm just stressing out about it.
Hey, at least there's no enemies.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
Plus, I'd rather not let you do the time limit escape cycle since you'd probably panic and get lost.
That's my secret, Bleach. I'm always panicking on the inside.
What? You're a panic version of the Hulk?
Yeah. You know how the Hulk turns into the big angry man because he's supposed to be like, you know, angry. When you panic, you sort of just close yourself in. I'm in a constant state of being a box.
Wow, that was. Oh, I went. Check my. Nope, don't have enough keychains to do another trade with Prince Mamimon. Yeah, back to the machine pit we go.
Man, that place is the pits.
By the way, you can switch back to your claws if you want to get it maxed out again. How's your axe blunt?
Let's check that before we go in.
Getting there, you should eventually get maxed out, but you probably need 20. I'm gonna say for your crush.
Yeah, so I should switch now, though. It's a attempt to pretend I'm doing this evenly, and...
You're welcome for that drain ram that's been taking some of the damage you deal and healing your HP.
That is good, and I hadn't noticed it. Man, I am just the best person.
I honestly use the using the Dread Ram Room for me because I need the NP if I'm going to be the healer. So, since the enemies respawn, you know what we're going to do instead? Run straight forward and not stop.
Okay. I'm okay with this plan.
Then we go this way. Instead, we're gonna ignore these guys for now, and...
I mean, this is nostalgic. Going into the machine pit, avoiding all the enemies. Good times.
Right here into the Electro Mine. I didn't realize that was that close in yet.
It was probably like a pixel, so...
So, I forgot to bring in electric power metal, but that's not going to bother us too much, because guess what? I have... let's kill these guys first before I actually demonstrate what I have.
Okay.
Ow. I have... Bolt.
Oh man, I love Disney's Bolt. It was just a classic dog animated film.
I don't know if that's sarcasm or legit.
It, wasn't their worst, but no, it was mostly sarcasm. Like, I don't hate the movie. I like how it made the cat character actually a good cat character, and the movie focused on a dog. Because for some reason,
I personally liked Bolt.
I liked Bolt. It just feels like it doesn't hold up as well as a lot of other Disney movies.
Last walk of the night.
Wow, Alexa's relevant.
I forgot to use her. You can't break those with unless you have a. Oh, hi! I forgot that thing was there.
Wow, I need to. I was doing some investigation with my face. It hurts.
Then again, I know some people didn't like Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet, and I liked that. But
okay, I could go on a huge rant for that. So let's just.
But the only thing I would say about that movie is. I don't think it's for. I don't think Ralph Breaks the Internet is for little kids, like it was aimed for, considering the amount of internet culture on there. That
if anything, there's a problem with the fact that it probably was aimed for little kids, and yet that's just that we're so absorbed in internet culture that it had that, you know, that stuff is relevant to them. You would not believe the amount of literal toddlers that I actually hear on the mic of Fortnite sometimes. It's depressing. Especially because they're usually better than me.
That's the internet for you. You're talking to someone you're honestly preaching to the choir as someone that used to play on Xbox Live Halo 3 back when he actually could afford gold on occasion.
Yeah, jeez. Xbox Live, it's just freaking pay for online. Why is that a thing that every single console dev is doing now?
I don't know.
At least Nintendo has like the family plan thing, so if you can get a couple of mates together, you can easily collaborate and make it cheap for all of you. But that's like a silver lining to a cloud made of actual garbage.
Let me see. I see that alcove. That means there's another one there. Haha.
I was half expecting to get hit like right after that, so I just dodging it was just a fun surprise. It's
I still, for Nintendo Online, do not plan to get, mainly because it just doesn't hold a lot of interest for me. Like, I don't think I'm getting a lot out of it that I would want to use it. And again, I'm also one that, if it's paid online, I only pay for it when I need it. Emulators for I'm trying to.
I think was he talking about like Switch Online, or?
I don't know. No. Considering most of my Switch games are single player, let's see here. I have. Let's see. I have Untitled Goose Game. I have Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX.
Sorry, you own Untitled Goose Game. Sorry, it's, I need a second to take that in. Okay, go on.
And I have Panzer Dragoon.
I'm sorry, Day. I'm bad at this.
Yeah, most of my Switch games are single player only, and I'm sure some people say you like Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, you can get that for the Switch. Already pre-ordered it for PS4. And I don't see a reason to get it for the Switch other than forced emulation of co-op play when, but they still need online. Need only. And all of them are literally, oh god, not you again. Oh god, 2 of you. Oh god, 3 of you. Yeah, plus Crystal Chronicles really is cross-play on all platforms, so why would I get it on Switch when I already have it on one console?
Ask that to the people that buy Crash Nitro Kart on Switch and PS4 and are asking for a PC port.
Yeah, but
Yes,
does it have
exists.
but does it has cross-play on all platforms? Is the question
I mean,
for Crash.
I guess not. Like, yeah, a dozen, I think, actually. And there's Minecraft, which does, which is surprising. But I think, okay, I need to double check if they fixed it or not. But I think for
Sony
Minecraft,
finally
PS4 doesn't.
I think they finally fixed it. I think I could be remembering wrong.
Well, it's not a matter of fixing it. It's a matter of Sony letting them do it. Because, like, I'm pretty sure the Rocket League devs went on record saying that the time they accidentally had crossplay between systems was because they forgot to turn a switch off that like all the companies prefer to have on. Or whatever. And Sony's just particularly bad about wanting crossplay between systems. Like, earlier I was mentioning that I am a filthy scumbag who plays Fortnite, and for some reason, it doesn't let you use your Epic Games account name if you're playing on PS4. Every other system does.
And okay, that is honestly fine, but it's a weird case for me. Like, I'm okay with getting, like, Kingdom Hearts collections on both PS3 and PS4, because technically it functions differently due to different hardware, but in terms of like Kingdom Hearts 3, I don't really need to get it on PS4 since I already have it on Xbox One. It's a weird case for me. Poison. Critical Chronicles just falls in the same boat for me at least. If others want to get out of Switch, that's fine. I'm perfectly capable of playing with Switch players on my PS4. I'm just talking about me in particular.
Honestly, I think that, like, in terms of questioning the existence of ports, I'm still confused as to why they bothered porting, remember that time Mass Effect 3 was on Wii U?
Nope. I don't play Mass Effect.
I've wanted to get into it, but it's like people that would buy a Wii U are not the market that would buy a Mass Effect, and if they are, they probably already owned a system that had Mass Effect 3 on it. So why did that port exist?
Yeah. Oh god, hi. What's the only other reason I wanted a PS4 over Switch for me for Crystal Chronicles is because I do want to stream that game again, and because Crystal Chronicles is probably above this one of my most played GameCube games. I love Crystal Chronicles to death.
I still haven't decided what console I want to get it for, and I think I might get it for PS4, if only because that's a wired connection, but I don't think I have the room for it. Because, dang, this hunk of plastic doesn't have much room on its hard drive.
I mean, you could just delete some of the games. The saves are still there, and if you're still unsure, you can just, before deleting them, back them up onto a USB.
I know, but the problem there is that, like, we're in the middle of a lot of things, so most, if not all the games installed are technically a game we can go, oh, I want to play that, and then have to wait for, like, an entire day for it to finally reinstall, even with the wired connection. But if that's the only downside with the console, then I'm willing to live with that. I mean, so long as they make sure the saves are fine.
And that's kind of why I like that for Xbox One and PS4. You can back up your saves via USB drive.
Meanwhile, on the Switch, you have to have Switch Online, and even then, the 3 games I would spend the most time on don't let me back it up. Animal Crossing, Pokemon, and Splatoon. The games I spend the most time on the Switch don't let me back up my saves for some reason.
Don't leave the fan on anymore because it's now nighttime, therefore not in the 80s degrees area.
Oof,
oh, 80. By the way, yes, ice physics, sort of.
Oh boy! Feels more like oil slick physics, which is better? I'm gonna regret these. Like, it's so fun. Sorry, Dave Mulligan's comment, just... They're so scared of people cheating in them that they make this prevention for backing up save data, but people are cheating in them anyway, so all you're doing is hurting the legitimate consumer.
It's like, I'm sorry to say this, even if you try and find ways to prevent cheating, people will find ways around it. There are people that smart on the net.
Especially, like, I feel like the more a game boasts about trying to prevent cheaters, it feels like they try harder for it. Like, I think before launch, what was it? Borderlands 3 was touting a lot about how it wasn't going to get cracked. They're not going to crack it. Pirates are going to lose. And then they cracked it like 2 days after it came out, which is still launch week.
If anything, I find more devs more interesting. Oh god! I find things more interesting on devs is the methods to try and prevent anti-piracy. See, like, I've not played Mother 3 or Earthbound, whichever one games, but apparently the game, one of those games deletes your save if you pirated the game, if you get to the final dungeon or final boss.
Okay, one of the coolest classic anti-piracy measures?
What?
Spyro, I think it's 2 or 3. It might have been 2. That had a lot of that, like, essentially, have you ever seen one of those Chaos ROM hacks of Mario 64?
You mean like Kaizo Mario 64?
No. It's a chaos, like, when it's chaos, it essentially...
I do not expect what lasers are.
I think I just mistimed my jump there. Anyways, essentially, Spyro 3 will randomly throw various game-changing elements at you, like randomly deleting eggs you've collected, changing the way physics work, sometimes even visual corruptions. And before all of it starts even, one of the NPCs has a unique recorded bit of dialogue where it's like, Spyro,
okay,
I think you're playing a, pirated copy of the game, so you might have some problems.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a trick trap. So... I'm gonna have to revive you after I kill this guy.
That's fair. Is that staircase? No, it's not.
Oh god, no, don't die me. Why do you have to be in such an ugly spot for trying to revive you?
It's a talent?
Really?
I was mashing B, I promise. Okay.
How about you don't rush ahead and let me heal you first?
Huh? I was standing on the spike. I was standing on the electric plate. That would have been a little silly.
Hey, Monica, please clip that. What happened there? That is worthy of clipping.
God.
Oh shit!
You know, I talk a big game about sucking at video games, but every so often I actually prove it, and it's like, yeah.
That heal first. I'm at max HP!
No. I think he's lagging behind a bit. I mean, what's your latency after the stream? He's probably still at the bit where I'm being a fuck up. Which, I mean, I guess you could say that's the entire stream,
Probably.
but I mean specifically. Have we been here before?
I think so.
Does that mean that we could have used that hidden wall this entire time? Yeah, we've been here before.
Yep.
Can we go back?
We're going back this way.
Okay.
Stop getting hit.
I'm not trying to.
Oh, I see where we have to go. We have to go down. Okay. Ow.
I think I'm just gonna focus on shielding over dodging those. I think I still take some damage. I wasn't quite paying attention. But it's better than taking all damage.
Oh, here's an old friend.
Wow, it's been a while. It's been a while since you've been a threat to us. Get yoded.
Oh, wait. I noticed I was level 38. Oh, my slash is almost maxed out, so next tech up I can switch to my stab weapon. Good. How is your tech looking, though?
Let's find out.
Crush needs one more tech up, so once you see an arrow over, you can actually switch back to your blunt.
Cool.
And here's a familiar, but here's something you did not expect, did you? Ah! I got stunned. There was my tech up. Oh shit. Well, this is the best place to do it. And you had a tech up, I think, as well on that. But you can double check to make sure if you want. I'm
gonna wait till we're out of the fight.
Yeah, didn't expect there to be a room like this with Mecha Rogue 4s, did ya?
Instead of a bunch of dogs, it's a bunch of...
Now check.
Did I have a nickname for fours?
Nope. You just call them big guys.
Yeah, I need to...
Was your crush maxed in red? I didn't see.
It wasn't. I can double check though in case I just missed
Nope,
it.
you need...
No. I mostly used
Impact.
I mostly used impact, so
There should be... Die, you bloody spiders. Ow. Hey, hello.
are we in the boss room or
No.
No, it's just
This
a heal.
dungeon is 4 floors long.
Oh, I wasn't counting. We're only on 2, right?
Yep.
Yeah. More rares.
Compared to that poison. Do you want to go right or down?
Yeet.
Okay, we dropped and locked in. Hello. And goodbye to you. Yeah, there's your crush maxed. Now you can put back on your axe. Yeah, I figured we weren't getting the final boss of this one because This dungeon is the longest of all of them. Okay, here's an evil one. We're gonna have to rush it as soon as it's over. And down we go. Oh, now here comes a... Watch out! Say hello to a Trainmon. Yep, there's a train Digimon. Is he an enemy? Nope, but he will run us over if we're on the track.
Here's a reference you'll get.
Oh, dear.
The train is late! Oh no, he's right on time. I deserved that. That was competing.
We're gonna have to wait for him to pass, and then we're gonna have to run through. Oh, wrong way. That's a dead end. We have to go the other way.
I think I might have messed you up there.
I just couldn't remember which way it was. Go, go, go. Go, 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 before he comes again. Before he comes again. Before he comes again.
Woo!
Let's see, is there down this way? Yes. Look at that. That's another deserving highlight clip. You say the train is late? It's like, nope, he's on time. Funny enough, the Trailmon can actually talk. Talking digital trains.
Oh, like the time that the subway was yelling at me specifically.
They actually blocked the hit. Wow, nice.
That's good. Well. Oh, they aren't clustering nearly as well as the last room was. There we go, that cluster.
Oh god, I've been being blasted around all over the place by them. You can have that one. Let's see, I want to check, is there any path? There's a path this way, yep. And there's no path up. So, let's go right. Hi, you. Ooh, something to sell. Again? Oh my god, why more? Multiple of you. Yep, this is an Infamon room, alright? There's one more left. Get back here. Any secrets in this one? Ah, nope. Maybe, nope. Nope.
Oh well.
Down here, I wonder.
Oh boy.
He does not like you, does he?
I understand it. Me and Trains haven't had the very, we aren't on good terms.
Let's see. Hello? Ooh, yes, map. This is gonna make finding the path. Now, occasionally, sometimes Trailmon can actually stop and give you a ride to another part on the current floor, but it's extremely rare.
Then it's probably not happening to us, because the train does not like me. I have not made a good first impression.
Alright. Things okay?
Sorry, something got in my eye.
Ow, that's... Let's see, I think this way... Or did we already be in this room? We already were in this room. Maybe down?
Well, there's enemies, so that's a good sign usually.
I think after we finish this dungeon, we might call it because it is getting close to 10. And I'm almost expecting this dungeon to put us either pretty close or on 10, around 10, if not a little bit after.
And did you say there were only 2 dungeons in part area 4, or did...
This is the second one. This is the second dungeon, so yes, this is the last dungeon here.
Yeah, so that seems like a good note to end off on as well. So yeah, this is...
Though, again, we're going to be doing side quests next time because I want to finish up the majority of them before the final boss.
Like any good RPG, you get right up to the final boss, and then remember you have a bunch of side quests to do, and do all of them right before you fight the final boss, and the final boss is like ready to take over the world, but he's patient, he understands, he wants you to be prepared.
I mean, I think only Persona 4 has a technical time limit. In terms
Actually,
of not on the final boss, I think, but on certain. No, actually,
I think every Persona game, I need to double check with 1 and 2, because like I haven't played them yet. I should. I'm a filthy casual who's only played 3, 4, and 5. But even then, I know that all 3 of those
I know
are
that
timed, so...
3's time limit is more so like it forces you to go to the where the big shadow Arcana has appeared after enough days have passed. It's not like 4 where if you don't go to this dungeon within this time limit, you get a game over because oops, you failed to save a person, or oops, Adachi's plan actually succeeded because you didn't go after him in time.
Yo, spoiler? Digimon can play Persona 4?
I think he knows the plot enough, I think, and if not, a bad Digimon kid.
But Persona 5, I'm not gonna spoil any of the specific missions for it, because I'm not sure if you've played it, but I do know for a fact that it has a very similar... You have a specific timeline for each dungeon, or else you fail. Oops!
And that was our bet on both of us, Digimon King. Sorry about that. Whoops. And then I forgot that Golden was just recently released on Steam, and I have yet to touch it. while owning it.
I'm not sure if I plan on buying it on Steam, if only because I gotta find some use for this PS TV. And
I had a reason to buy it. I had a reason to buy it on Steam because I don't have a Vita, and it gives me a reason not to buy a Vita.
I mean, yeah. I plan on modding this PS TV though, so I can also play the closest thing to a good Monkey Ball game in recent years.
Well, the only reason I would probably still get a PS TV is because of is mainly to import the Vita Madoka game. Even though sadly, even though I can't play because my PSP is probably dying out, I can't play my PSP Madoka game anymore.
I forgot that they had games. I wonder what. Do they like just? I mean,
I don't know about the. What?
I tend not to be too spoilery about it if they don't. But do they just cover the anime plot or no?
I don't know about the PSP one, but I know that PS Vita one, but I know the PSP one kind of does and kind of doesn't. It's sort of like an alternate telling based on your choices of.
So it's like the manga in a way where it's like, yeah, it's technically the anime plot, but it also really just isn't.
No, the manga is 100% the anime plot in manga form.
Okay.
Because the manga came second. The Madoka...
No, I know the manga came second. It was an anime first, right?
Yes. Which some people seemingly don't realize that because they always think manga always comes first. Not always.
Honestly, like...
That's stereotyping if you think it comes first.
I mean, it's only because
it's more
when it comes
common,
to...
I get it, though. I get it's more common, but there are the rare instances it doesn't.
And, I mean, 100% at me if you disagree, but I feel like a lot of the ones that are based in anime, like... The ones that start out as an anime usually don't have much trouble being breathing room, because a lot of ones based on manga have trouble with, oh, we caught up, we need to have a filler arc now. Oh, look, our filler arc lasted so long, we're our own entire plot. Full Metal Alchemist.
I say what you will. I like both Brotherhood and FMA, but I just like Brotherhood. And I do agree with you, Digimon. I do like Brotherhood more, though, personally. Even without reading the manga. But that's because the characters do a lot more interesting in depth. You look at them in depth.
I think that, like... I think that there's some room for anime filler to do well enough on its own to be like, oh, well, this wasn't a complete waste of time because it isn't manga canon. And FMA is probably the best example of having an argument for that, since it's like eventually becomes its own entire thing to the point where you can compare both of the plots as opposed to just having one version of the plot with some added stuff that's not canon. And then there's One Piece. Or actually, if anything, then there's Naruto, where half of the original series is filler. Like, non-manga, non-canon, non-important.
I get that as well. That's why I said, like, I can understand that it's... That's why I said I understand that it's more common for that to happen, but still, like, I was like, expect the unexpected sometimes. That's why I usually don't throw any expectations when I am looking into things.
I feel like it's important to have some form of expectations when it's like... Because, like, you know, expectations usually come from having some kind of standard to follow. So, I suppose there's stereotyping, there's expectations in this kind of argument for it.
I don't know. Maybe like I don't really set high expectations sometimes with things, but that's mainly because some people are Kingdom Hearts 2 FM elitists and won't just shut up still with the whole Cage 3 2FM war. I'm sick of it. They're both good games. Just deal with it, people. They both are good games. They both have flaws.
But then you have an example of at the very least being like, oh well, what would you want from a good Kingdom Hearts game? New worlds, and then like half of the games don't.
All I care about is a fun and engaging experience with fair, balanced gameplay. And despite Link's being busted in Kingdom Hearts 3, we still, for the main story, not the Remind super bosses, mind you, it's still pretty fair and balanced in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have too much room to argue with Kingdom Hearts specifically, if only because I am very much the most casual of casual fans. I am a dirty button masher, but I acknowledge that there are...
You're gonna hate the super bosses, but then again, we already discussed that.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna hate the super bosses, I'm gonna be bad at them. There's a difference between, like, I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm so good at sucking at things, but I can understand when something is fair, but I'm just bad at it.
Okay, like another example of this I'm gonna say is... no game series is actually free from this. Like another game I know I've seen this is Paper Mario series.
Okay,
I've not played a Paper Mario series. I've not played a Paper Mario series game, mind you, but I can understand why people like it. I'm good to actually experience Thousand Year Door my first time after Pikmin 2 with Polygon guiding me. What I'm hoping with that, I can get with Thousand Year Door, I can get a bit of an understand. Like, I'm gonna flat say this. Watching John stream Sticker Star with Chugga there, I can get why people hate Sticker Star. I'm not gonna argue against that. Color Splash, I am not too sure on either because I haven't seen much of it. By the way, he's back.
But, wow, and he's just a mid-boss now.
Origami King, I can get why some people feel disappointed based on the trailers. I can get why some people like it, but this is my argument I'm going to say with Paper Mario. Just because some people love Super Paper Mario and Thousand Year Door, but don't like the games after Color Splash, or don't want to give Origami King a try, yeah, don't think it's only because they want Thousand Year Door 2. That's not always the case with some people.
Yeah, like I would feel like the thing about it is you want to know the sorry, I couldn't think of a good way to start it, but basically Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie are very similar games, and Tooie is a sequel to Banjo-Kazooie. Then Nuts and Bolts happened. And the reason why people don't like Nuts and Bolts is because, despite being a good game on its own, it's a betrayal by being a sequel to a franchise but playing completely differently, and having none of the aspects people like from the originals. To the point where it's like, why even make it a sequel instead of making it its own thing where it could possibly shine on its own? And I feel like that's the case with like Origami King, where, yeah, it could be a good game, but if it isn't following the realm of being a sequel, then why is it a Paper Mario game?
And that's exactly another point I'm making here, Demonic, and that you actually brought, but I actually remembered and completely forgot. Games are allowed to be experimental, I think. Like, look at how different some of the gameplays are for the other side games of Kingdom Hearts. Good.
I think that like there's
some
a point where
experimentation
can go too far.
Yes, I'm not going to deny that either, but not saying like I'm okay with experimenting, but I also prefer a game that tries to expand on its what it did really well in combat in terms of its gameplay, while experimenting with new stuff, as well as make sure it's fair and fun to people.
Like, I can definitely respect a game for trying its own thing and failing, so long as that idea itself was good and unique. But I think the biggest betrayal that a lot of people have with Color Splash, Sticker Star, and Origami King is that they're just not good RPGs, but they're sequels to an RPG series. Yeah, so it's experimentation to the point of losing the genre.
Yeah, like Digimon said, if they don't experiment far enough, I think though it could get stale, and that is a true and accurate point. I would like if let's put this example with Kingdom Hearts again, because that's literally the best example I can give here while we're waiting for the train to pass by and then go across safely.
Okay.
Let's say Kingdom Hearts 3 did have the exact same stuff as Kingdom Hearts 2 FM, like same combat, same drive forms, same magic, same everything. It didn't try anything new. I would be like, okay, why am I playing Kingdom Hearts? Why should I play Kingdom Hearts 3 if it's exactly 100% like 2FM? Why not just play 2FM over and over? Well, that's, again, the second time they did.
Sorry, really fast, I want to reflect on Dave Monikin's comments. The thing about it is, that's my point, is that they are not bad games outright, but playing them as sequels and being like, oh man, I can't wait for this sequel to this RPG franchise I love, and then it switches genres on you. Like, none of the Kingdom Hearts games, except for maybe an exception of the newest one, but like, with an exception of literally the newest spin-off they announced, none of the Kingdom Hearts spin-offs have changed their genre away from being like real-time combat adventure games, right?
Okay, but I can also see where Digimon is going by. Like, in a counter argument, Resident Evil is a pure survival horror, and despite what some people say from a horror aspect of 4, atmosphere, I would agree, but I would say it's more action than survival horror.
True. I suppose Resident Evil has done genre shifting very gracefully. I think when it comes to experimentation, there's a lot of comfort in having stuff that's familiar and just wanting new content on top of the base experience. Like, for example, you were saying, what if Kingdom Hearts 3 had the exact same combat and mechanics, but if it had the new worlds, I think that's all a lot of people wanted out of it. And while you could argue that there's a aspect of laziness in that, there can also be an evolution.
Oh, hi. Heal. Yeah, that is something true, but I do see definitely what he's saying. They should try some new things. And here's another thing I can say for a game that I personally dislike, but actually see some good points of why people like it. Star Fox Adventures. I think as a Star Fox game, it's terrible. But if I look at it outside of Star Fox as a Zelda action adventure like game, yeah, it's actually pretty decent. And it's why I say I'd like to see what it would have been like as Dinosaur Planet before they changed it to Star Fox. I would like to see that, to see if it would give me more of appreciation of what Adventures is, rather than just feeling like it's the weaker Star Fox game.
Funnily enough, now we've circled all the way back to the point where a Nuts and Bolts comparison is relevant. The point where, like, Nuts and Bolts is an amazing game that shouldn't be a Banjo-Kazooie game. and you're saying you would way rather have played Dinosaur Planet than Star Fox Adventures, right?
In a way, yes, but I'm not, of course, saying like I think Star Fox Adventures is a bad game. I think it's not a good Star Fox game. It's the more accurate thing. But in terms of a game that of what it's presented as, an action adventure collectathon Zelda-like, yeah, it's good. It's there.
Yeah, it does. It does what it wants to well, but what it wants to do doesn't appeal to the fans of the franchise.
So this one's gonna be tough.
Yeah, those are lasers. I should just jump myself in the pit now to give you a better camera.
Are you really want to do that?
I'm not quite sure how joking I was. Yeah, I mean, you'd get a better camera, it'd follow you better, and it'd guarantee you have a higher.
We have to guard the lasers.
I mean, I could try guard. Okay, I'm gonna try guarding the lasers, but yeah, okay, it already happened. Oh boy. Well, I guess I get to rant more about shit. Nope, I don't.
Okay, and see, like I struck him while she was up, and it dealt damage to me.
Yeah. That's an interesting mechanic, but it's weird that like he almost never uses it to the point where like I think the only time we've encountered that shield at a point where it was actually a threat. Sorry, excuse me.
I don't know.
First time.
I'm sure, like, but I can definitely see where I'm getting at. Like, I wish people would stop expecting some people that dislike certain games would just want what's the crown gem of that series, and some people would stop wanting. And on the opposite, I wish some people would stop wanting that for those that are the few elitists that just want a Paper Mario 1000 Year Door 2 or Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix 2. God, that's such a dumb name. And what's funny is how dumb, while Kingdom Hearts is known for dumb game title names, that's one dumb name that will never happen. And I'm thankful for that. It's another reason why I like Resident Evil 5. Like, it's the most devoid of any horror element. Period. It's like no horror atmosphere except for the Lost in Nightmares DLC.
I'm sorry.
And I love it. What?
Hey, can you play Mega Man Soccer first? I feel so bad for you. I mean, granted, you must have had the purest experience of that game. No sense of expectations to go in with it. Like, how was it? How do you feel about it? I'm legitimately curious. I'm like...
Hey, my first Kingdom Hearts game was Chain of Memories, which some people loathe. I think it's one of the better new mechanics they tried. I love the card system.
You want to know the best example of a franchise that definitely takes experimentation too far to the point where the fan base every person in the fan base has the pinnacle that they just want every game to copy? Sonic. Everyone's like, Sonic Adventure 3, no. Sonic Unleashed 2, no. More Genesis games. And then like none of them are willing to accept. And then like the best example of that time all of them got mad was Sonic Lost World. Because it was none of those things. And Lost World does have its own merits, but because it failed to appeal to any of the mechanics that people wanted from a quote-unquote Sonic game, Sonic
fans have some of the big, major, heavy Sonic fans have always been dumb and not knowing what they want.
That's certainly true.
Heck, apparently even with the Sonic movie, some of them are like that. Like, this movie is god-awful. Why would anyone like it? Like, do you know the reason why they played the movie with a simple plot and safe as it is?
Because if they followed any one plot from the games, you'd guarantee someone got mad at it?
I would more say, do you know the history that Hollywood has usually with the live-action video game adaptations? Do you want Sonic to fall into the grave that those ones fell into?
I personally loved the Sonic movie, and
I liked it more. Detective Pikachu, in my opinion, in my personal opinion, people are fine to disagree, was the better movie of the ones. But both have shown that these movies can be done right in the Hollywood standard if they pay respect for the fans and actually tell a good original story.
I think the biggest point in favor for those two in particular is that didn't they actually, work with the creators more?
Pokemon, they did their research from what I know. I don't know if Sega had any involvement in the Sonic movie.
I know for a fact Tyson Hess did, and while that's not any Sega...
But they did listen to fan feedback after that abomination from hell.
Oh yeah, sorry, they made the greatest point. Even if Detective Pikachu wasn't even if you don't like it very well as a movie, it's definitely way better than the game it was based on. I tried playing that game, and I'm so glad I tried playing that game with a, trial version.
Yeah, from how much everyone that's played it has told me, it's very hand-holdy. Why'd you attack the one with the shield on? I
have no excuse. Don't ask me these questions when you know the answer is I don't have a reason. But yeah, it's neat. Sorry, I finally got a chance to read the frickin' soccer comment, and that's interesting. It was just a good soccer game. Oh man. Sorry, that just brought me way back. Do either of y'all remember that time Toho Soccer was a thing?
Nope. Oh, good lord, this room.
Like, it's fun because I tried looking up gameplay of that, and it looks more like it's an RPG trying to be a soccer game than an actual soccer game.
Oh my god! So, I'm gonna say this right now for the to warn you for the final side quest dungeon known as the Cursed Dungeon. When we get to it after the fun boss. You know how we're having to fight a lot of them in this large room?
Imagine this in a small room?
With these exact guys, and at least like 4 or more of them.
You know,
That is what I had to deal with on hard mode to get Blackwood Greymon on my single player fire. It was a nightmare, and I am surprised I lived through it to win.
I'll admit, as much as that should sound worse, at least I can use Mega Impact if they're in a smaller room.
If they have the shield up, that won't matter.
Yeah, no, I'll have to make sure literally none of them have the shield up, but...
Well, thankfully we'll be on normal mode, so it should be a bit more bearable, but... that room gave me a bit of PTSD. It told me a bit of PTSD in me for that dungeon on hard. I dread doing it on super hard.
Best of luck to you. I do not envy you. Wait, I just noticed something. Are we walking into a boss room? No, we aren't!
It's right after this pit.
Oh! Boy! Oh, those lasers. Those are lasers.
Huh. Oh, jump!
Oh. Oh no.
It's all on you.
No.
You're gonna have to jump across once you get back there.
If I jump here, do you at least come back?
Yes. Okay. How did you manage that?
I don't know. Okay,
Oh,
all
shit.
is right. No, I was about to say all is right in the world. I have died and you have completed the challenge, but you did not.
I thought I was close enough to make that jump. That was at me. Okay, but I don't think that one was funnier than yours. But Damon can tell which one he thought was funnier.
Oh boy.
Oh god. These pits are the worst with multiple people.
I don't think this one fires at us unless we're going on the way back. I mean, have you seen it fire at us once yet?
Nope. Really?
Okay.
I tried to make the jump.
I actually have an excuse for that one, and it's not a good one, but I pressed A jump. I know. We're like, what, 50 dungeons in at this point? If I actually counted, I could probably find that it's like maybe 20, a little lower, I presume. It depends on if you count the Mega Road parts as dungeons.
Dungeon. And I do count them as dungeons. This is the 13th one.
Okay.
I'm curious how your tech's doing that, honestly.
What? I'm sorry, you saw that, right?
Yes.
I shielded and then I didn't. You know, at this point, I guess you're actually, you know what?
This one,
I just noticed why you were doing
I don't
that.
remember this time. What?
You're doing that to grind the Giga Cure, right?
Nope. I'm just going back so I can have full MP when we finally get across.
Oh, right.
I don't have to revive you.
Going circle, I'm an idiot. I forgot that it has to be gold to be healing both.
Well, I mean, I could grind it with the MP healing circle, but I'm not gonna.
Our greatest foe yet was never really the Mecha Rogues. It was platforming.
That definitely as far as it goes. I don't think it's gonna get any closer from what I saw.
The problem is, I shielded, and then when I went forward to get the jump... Thank you, Day. That's,
That's another highlight, I think.
The fact that he said first one and then went wow presumes he just saw the third one. Welcome to the stream. We'll be here all night doing this one platforming challenge.
No.
I'm gonna go till like 3 a.m.
Go.
And we might have to. Honestly, if it actually gets to that point, maybe we should save state. Just screw it. We're on an emulator. We should take advantage of it.
We might, two worst case, but the boss is directly up ahead there.
I know, it's so close. We can't just stop. But
I'm curious. I'm gonna try something very dumb, and it might be stupid.
Okay, I'm gonna try something dumb too. Have fun with a better camera.
How did that work? How did
Yeah, movement.
I expect myself to fall in the pit while doing that. I can't believe that worked.
I can't believe that I totally definitely helped by killing myself.
Oh, well, that's actually not... Anyway, ready to fight probably one of the hardest but yet best bosses in this game?
I mean, I'll never say yes to these things because I'm never ready.
How's your tech looking,
we're going
I
to.
wonder.
Okay,
I think your crush
well,
is still full.
Whoop.
Wrong tech.
I pressed down, but then it didn't. Yeah, crush
Well,
is still full, so.
Lunch is getting there, though.
Yeah, 68 dudes.
So you remember how I said that Omnimon and Gallantamon were 2 of the 13 Royal Knights?
Yes, I think. Yes.
Say hello to another one. Lord Nightmon. One of the only dungeon boss Digimons that's actually not infected. Pay attention when he backs away. He'll release a poison gas. Your best opportunity is when he doesn't attack other than the poison gas. He's very swift.
I like his rose. It's pretty. Hers? I don't actually know.
I think it is a heat. That poison gas will poison you, so that's why I said try to stay clear and watch when he backs away. If he has his shield up, he'll dash towards you to do that fireball attack.
Let's wait for him to run to me. That didn't work.
There's an opportunity. Shoot, I got poisoned. Or impact can work. The other opportunity he has is if he does his ribbon attack. Oop. You're lucky he didn't poison you.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh, wow, you actually got him. Wow. Ah. So I'm going to tell you a little bit of foreshadowing for you after we beat this guy.
Okay.
Something that you're going to probably dread a bit. So yeah, when he does the ribbon attack or does the fireball attack, that's your best chance to hit him. After he lands for the fireball, that is.
Am I being a coward by only using impact? Yes.
Honestly,
Do I
that's
care?
a good...
No.
That's an alright strategy if you have the MP to spare. This boss is very tricky because he's the fastest boss in the game. He may not look like he's moving fast, but he is actually very swift compared to other bosses.
I mean, like, the main thing is he's moving fast compared to us.
I mean, his official name is Lord Nightmon. For whatever reason, Season 4, they called him Crusadermon. And I think in that one, he had a female voice.
So, he could, you know, if you want to be the biggest idiot in the world, you can call him a Cutie Mark Crusader.
I wouldn't go off angering a royal knight like that. That's still weird because they switch back a lot. Like this game is Lord Nightmon. Season 5 they called it Lord Nightmon. This is one Digimon I think they can't decide on it. Official English name for it because they either go with the Japanese name of Lord Nightmon or Crusadermon.
Why did we both keep stopping there? It was like we were trying to hold the door open. Before we get to the shopkeeping stuff, let's open some packs.
I mean,
okay.
That's in the other area.
Oh, I'm dumb. It's the other area. It's a dark virus. Huh.
Yeah, very strange that one of the Royal Knights is apparently working with the Mecha Rogues.
I mean, which one is it? It's Percival? No, one of the Royal Knights actually killed King Arthur, so maybe that's the reason why. Maybe that's the reason one of them's working with it. It's because like it's supposed to be based on the bad one. I mean, I doubt that the Royal Knights are directly based on the Knights of the Round Table, but it makes sense to do so.
Funny enough, no, none of them are.
Really?
And their alignment can vary depending on how the media uses them, or whatever their lord, the one they serve, decides to do.
That's... Huh. It's hard to tell whether or not that's an opportunity wasted or a good subversion of the usual having a group of knights based on the Knights of Round Table. Also, wait, I just noticed I shouldn't have sold that thing. What other thing should I not be selling?
At least one copy of each. I'd say at least one copy of each weapon or armor. Do not.
Does the what's it called? Grade matter?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
If you want to make it easy, you can exit out and then sort your folder so that way it's all in order.
Nah, I think I'm good for now. I mean, actually, I don't have any bits left, and I used all of my MP to... how do I sort? You were saying?
Give me a second, I will teach you. So you go to folder, device holder, and then you click sort. That's what you do.
Oh, just okay. So whoop. Oh, whoop. Whoop.
And done. See?
Okay, cool.
I'd say those are the rare ones because anything that's glowing in a different color because they cost more bits for you.
So don't sell them, yeah.
You don't want... No, you don't want more bits?
Wait. Oh, I was supposed to be selling the rare one. Okay. I somehow mixed up, like, exactly reversed what you were saying. Too late, I'm stuck with this longsword.
It's like, I'm throwing you bones to help you get more money, but...
I'm just an old TV.
Excuse me, you're the youngest one here.
Listen, I can promise you that one was at least a dumb reference to Sergeant Frogger Bridge, because I am very much a connoisseur of quality content. I mean, I would legitimately recommend that one, but it's whether or not you're willing to put up with my kind of garbage taste, so...
Yeah, well, I'm gonna do something nice to help you buy more discs.
No, I think I actually refilled on that, because it wouldn't let me go up anymore, and can it at least let me go up and then just say I can't afford them? I mean, thank you. I guess I owe you.
This is more so that way you can get you one of every kind of disc, including the recovery disc, because we have at least however many recovery. Focus on the other ones first, like MP Delta for sure. MP Gam for sure. Make sure you have maxed out on everything.
I'm gonna maybe not worry too much about MPA, if only because it heals so little now.
In that case, you should be full on Cure, Raise, and Gate discs right now that you can get recovery. Hopefully.
What do I need? Oh, that's what recovery does. Should I max out on this?
Yes, because we're gonna need it for when we go for the final boss. We're gonna try and use it sparingly when we go for certain for the side quest dungeons next stream, but...
So should I give you the bits back, or
No.
should I put them in the bank?
You can just put them in the bank.
Cool. You know, I made the Charizard joke, but with how much of a dumbass I am about this real-time combat RPG, I should have named myself Leroy Jenkins.
What?
You know, I'm the idiot that, you know, you have the plan, and then he's like, alright, time to do this, and then fails horribly.
Yeah, that's something you have to be careful of as well. Careful with the Y button, because it will expend your strongest recovery item, such as the recovery disc. Think our strongest.
Oh yeah, I learned that last time, and it was, it wasn't fun. So, thanks for reminding me. I probably would have forgotten it if I hadn't messed it up before. Who am I kidding? I've forgotten stuff that I have messed up before. Like basic platforming skills.
So yeah, after we're done with this, we'll save and we'll call it a night. But I don't know if I'll do any off-screen grinding.
Because I think we're ready. I mean...
Why did I get a Digimon card for this stream file, but not my original file? GameCube file! Why do you hate me and not give me the cards I want?
Well, that's some tough mean. Oh, that's a neat card.
Pokemon, that was the guy that we first died against.
I know.
The boss we both died against. Swear to God, you better not give me Metal Garurumon or Prince Mamimon game. Okay, I was worried there for a sec. Alright. I suck at Metal Edamon. Well, it was at least a little bit there, but you're still throwing it in my face.
Hey, speaking of throwing things in your face.
You're just trying to see if you could throw it in my face, aren't you?
Actually, I'm hoping for one specific one because I had a pun in mind. Hey, I want to confirm before I keep going and have this pun in mind. Every single enemy has a card in this game, right? That's a Digimon.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, then.
Except for the Mecha Rogues, of course, because they're not Digimon.
Which makes sense.
Good, you didn't get it either, so you didn't get rubbed in my face again.
Oh man, I didn't get any rare pulls. Yeah, it would work better if I actually got it.
Alright, so that is going to be it for now. I'm going to definitely off-screen get my... Ooh, I should get my blast and heal tech up more. How's your tech looking, though?
Let's find out.
Still getting there. Blast.
Has it raised once? Oops. I've been using, I think ever since we noticed it was getting close, I kept using, the burst thing. Because,
Blast.
like, even the boss it was more exposable to.
Well, I'll definitely try to max it out for you off, the blunt for you off screen. Hopefully, get the blast up more. Very likely you're gonna have Giga by the point of next of this.
Nice.
And depending what level you are, you might hopefully get power up. Probably not. But there's really not too much heavy need to grind at the moment, since next time we're going to be finishing up the remaining, not 3, let's see, the 4 remaining side quest dungeons we can do before the final boss. And then after that, we'll get to the final boss and the last 2 side quests. And before we end up, I guess I should now tell Cash the one thing I forgot to tell him about Crusader Mon or Lord Nightmon. I'm still gonna call him Lord Nightmon because that's what I'm used to right now.
Wait, really fast. I did just save, right?
Yes.
I'm sorry. You ever like? Anyways, Crusader Mon.
I logged back to him, but I will double check still to make sure you save. I'm not gonna overwrite it. Yep. So, Cursed, he's actually gonna be the boss again in the Cursed dungeon as well. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. But the difference between doing it on normal and hard mode is... Yep, you...
Okay.
Is that you're gonna have to fight on hard mode 2 of him in a row, not at the same time, mind you, and on very hard 3 in a row.
Wow. That's
I was so close to death on the second Lord Nightmon on hard mode. I was surprised and scared for my life that I would die on him and have to do the entire dungeon over again, and that one was already long and really eating away at all my resources.
Oh man, that reminds me of something.
I had to handle that fight, both the fights extremely slow and safe, as in watching when he was open.
I wonder if we'll be able to... No, sorry, allow me to get into the voice. Whoa! Did Bleach just foreshadow what they're going to be doing in the side quests? I hope they can figure out how to beat him in the...
No, stop!
Digimon Tamer!
Why? Why did you have to do the narrator?
I was holding that in the entire save screen!
Swear to God, when this pandemic's over, I am probably gonna punch you in the face or the shoulder.
It'll be nice to see you again. You're a real good pal, and I'm sorry you're carrying this dead weight for 3 streams.
Okay. Do it further, and I'll bring my Keyblade instead. My actual metal Keyblade.
Man.
Not another.
Sorry, I wanted to. Are we on stream?
Yes.
Oh, I probably don't want to go on record saying this, but cool, fucking kill me, dude.
We were on streams, you know that.
I know, yeah. I wanted to clarify to double like don't
even joke on that because you know I'm not gonna actually go that.
No, far. I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't because you're a good pal, but I feel like I deserve it for that.
I'm a more sensible human being. I don't like murder. Murder in games, yes. Murder in real life, no.
Yeah, that's a fairly common and acceptable philosophy. I have no real disagreements.
Anyway, enough of that. Tomorrow will be my first attempt at a Mega Man X randomizer, so many of you should definitely come see that, as I'm going to probably be suffering in my first attempt on it. Probably after I finish that randomizer, I might share the seed for those that want to try it. And aside from that, yeah. Wednesday will be the end of Pikmin 2, and we'll be back with this next Saturday as we finish up the side quests. So until then, good night, and take care, everyone.
Later.